look, this is part 2. So, anyways, the connection. So, the guy from Namesake, um, he, at the shelter, has a son. They bear the same name. And they're enticing my son with drugs. He's connected to the popcorn lady here in Sacramento. Now, I don't know her, but I do know that she was a friend to this homegirl that I used to hang with. And they're the ones who saw my videos amongst my kids' videos when they're graduating from preschool and sports and shit like that. Because at one time I had called her, or I forgot if I called her or she called me, and there was a dog in the background because she used to have a dog, the popcorn lady. And it was confirmed by the masculine that the dog is old. I think it was put down or died or something like that. Because I told him the story. And he didn't tell me everything, but he was, I'm just listening. So when I called homegirl and she was like, I said, who's that in the background? Whose dog is that? She said, oh, it's my sister friend. And so I'm like, huh. So through my investigation, the guy that was in the shelter, who they were all targeting my child because they couldn't get to me, he was always high, taking drugs. He even said it in front of everybody. Coming to the place late after curfew. The administrator got him a job, and I knew it was all connected because the popcorn lady stays on one of the properties that was ran by Reliant Properties or Wasatch or whatever. It's called Jerome Place, Jerron, off of Fulton and Howe Avenue by Marconi. So I said, huh, because she sets up shop making weed, popcorn, whatever it is, with a dog in the house. What kind of shit? So when I was trying to figure out, like, why is this person coming to my child? He's 14 years old. And then some other broad got up there talking about she was domestic violence. She probably was. But then they were also on the table talking shit about me. Well, my child was there taking it all in. No respect. So then I learned that the administrator is all connected to the guy that has the same name as his son, or vice versa. So the popcorn lady is a friend to, also I use the word masculine, I guess. Let's say masculine. But he's not masculine, he's feminine. And I found out a couple months back that the girl that the masculine was dealing with, or feminine, he's in feminine energy, filed a restraining order against the popcorn lady. See, now, she was married to another guy, which was his best friend, right? Oh, I got the scoop. And he was put in jail for domestic violence. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know how it went down, but he probably found out she was fucking around. Who knows? So when he saw that baby, this light skin, she's probably looking like, that's not my child. You know what I'm saying? So it could be the masculines, but we don't know. But she's indeed married to another dude. Oh, I got the scoop. So they've been calling agencies, saying I'm committing fraud, I'm doing this, because some people are low lives. Those Long Islanders, they have nothing no ambition, no nothing. They're low lives. They're bums, thieves. And that got me thinking about how they were breaking into my apartment, because the same maintenance people who were at Jerome Place is the same people at the Bridges of 5 Oak, because they had minimal maintenance for all these properties. It's all the same. And so when I would leave, they would go to my apartment. Even Warren, he would go to my apartment as well, snooping around, going to my closet and shit like that, and go back and brag about it and take pictures and shit. That's what he's going through right now. You know what I'm saying? So I know who the connections have been new with this, but I'm going to say it. You guys better leave me alone. Because doing shit and you're receiving federal funding, best believe. See, at one point, they had a guy, I was living in North Highlands, I was up all night, and he was banging on my door. So he thought I was gonna answer my door. He banging hecka hard. He had a white T-shirt on, a bucket, and a grasper, and a backpack, right? Because they all wear backpacks when they do their crimes, putting shit in the water and shit like that. So long story. Because I thought it was the police at first, because the way he knocked. I'm looking through the peephole. I'm like, what the hell? So he was so close to the door, so if I would have opened it, I would probably got stabbed or shot. So I took a shower, got dressed, went to the office, and I said, a maintenance guy came to my door. She says, nope, we didn't have any maintenance calls for your unit. I said, oh, he had a white T-shirt on, because at the time they were transitioning to Reliant Properties, and some of the maintenance men there were sex offenders working on the property, and or homeless, and breaking into people's stuff and stealing stuff in broad daylight. So the leasing lady was like, no, we didn't, nobody, there's no work order for your place. So they knew what was going on. They were going to set me up. If I opened my door, I would have probably got ambushed. So this is way before whistleblowing, way before everything. This was working on my case. And I was doing webinars at that time. So I think at that time, because see, the investors, most of them are judges, attorneys, real estate agents, whatever. Well, I got the list. So they better leave me alone. They're putting shit in my apartment now. Make me can't breathe. I'm tired of this shit. Trash by my front door, and cans and paper and trash by the, outside my door. It's not my door, but, my neighbor's door. And then this morning, or yesterday morning, there was roaches coming through the front door. Who does that? No respect. But anyway, that's what I'm going to say. So the popcorn lady is connected to the guy that's in the shelter. That's his son, the same name. The son lives with his mother anyway. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really homeless. That's the thing. A lot of people, like myself, had to do a background check. Some people in that place did not do no background check. Some people came from Oak Park. A lot of places. But majority of them were from North Islands. How can that be? Out of all the shelters in North Islands, come on up, please. So that's what I want to share about the connection. I'm well aware, I've been aware, and I just listen to you guys for confirmation purposes. Even though you guys don't say their names, sometimes. I wish you guys would, because before some people would say their name, but then I know you don't want to risk, risk anything. I get it. But yeah, I want to post something on my community tab. I'll make a video of the pictures and videos I have, but I'm going to wait. They better leave me alone. Because they were fucking I think they were fucking with my shit again. Coming in my apartment, enticing my child, talking about he want to go to foster care. And this woman in the shelter, I'm like, foster care? Hey, what you know about foster care? No, because they want him to get out. Because they were supplying him drugs. Somebody told me they were putting fentanyl on the food and giving to people as vape to see the reaction. Then somebody else said, but Timmy, you always get away with stuff. I said, no, because people see the surface. Because see, what I have my shit, the people are losers. They're bums. Bum-ass niggas and females. They see my stuff, books and shit like that, and they're saying I'm not who I say I am because they're drug addicts. And then they call the agencies and steal my debit card, my identification for identity theft. It didn't work. You can't catch me. I'm a gingerbread man. Run, fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a gingerbread man. Nah, but for real though, I'm gonna press charges because all these people are from this organized group, and with these judges, attorneys, real estate agents, and shit like that. See, they're trying to kill me slowly with this shit in the air, in the water. Well, I know, because I feel it. I'm itching. I left out of here. I was fine. I wasn't itching. I got back home. I was itching hella bad. Like, bad. It's in the air. But anyways, that's another topic. But yeah, I got the connection. And even the other the staff members, they're connected to the guy that has the same name as the son, or vice versa. Who's connected to the popcorn lady? Come on now, please. She's the only one in Sacramento that call her popcorn. They do, and they all be in the studio. Yep. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. 50 years old in the studio for what? Now, if you were doing some beats and selling them, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? People are delusional. You know, they mad because they can't do what I do. All they can do is sell weed, smoke weed. That's all they do. That's all they know. Nothing ambitious. Nothing for the community. Yeah, they go help the homeless, quote unquote, give some dirty ass food, whatever. That's all they can do. And talk shit and steal shit from people. And, you know, that's all I knew through on my phone. I got in the shelter because his son had a football game up in Marysville. I got an alert on my phone. It said I was in Marysville. I said, oh, okay. And then about a couple months later, I had said, yeah, people on people's phones hacking people's phones up in Marysville. I haven't seen them since on my phone because they got the information from Warren Smith because they have that satellite and they use that. It's called Cell Site Simulator that takes all your data, reroutes your data to this man in the middle, which is called like a fake cell tower. They get all your data, your phone number, your information, and then routes it to the cell phone tower. They did the shelter too. That's where my nose was bleeding because it was right above the roof. I felt it in my limbs. I was shaking like I was being zapped. And also my son had nosebleeds. Cause the shit's up in the ceiling, up on the roof. Oh, I know, it's a wrap for them. So until next time, you guys, peace.